Hi, good evening. My name is Beth Heidorn. I'm the Executive Director here at the Racine Zoo, and I'm joined by Chelsea Locke, who is our Special Event Manager. We are thrilled that you are able to join us tonight to name our baby zebra. Yay! Yay! It's going to be a great night. We're really happy that you're joining us. So just a couple of things. This is our first Hartman's Mountain Zebra born here at the Racine Zoo. There are only about 100 that are in accredited zoos and aquariums across the country. They are native to South Africa, and they live in the mountainous regions. So they're not necessarily the ones that you would normally see, which would be plains or grevies at a zoo. So we're really, really thrilled to have our animals here. We have Promise, who is the mom. We have Obi, who is the dad. And then we have well, I don't know. That is going to be determined this evening here with all of your help so we can name our baby zebra. So first of all, 2020 was a very, very challenging year for the zoo and aquarium business, and especially here at the Racine Zoo. But you know what? We're a community zoo. We had the outpouring of every one of you that is watching tonight and all the people that are not able to be with us this evening for this live segment. And everyone just called and said, what can we do to help? They would pick up the phone. They would talk to the keepers. They would send the staff cookies. They would write a check for a donation. They kept us alive, and everything that we did in 2020, even though it was a trying year, was all for our guests and the members that make the Racine Zoo awesome. Because it is. This is a small but mighty zoo. We're accredited with AZA, the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, and we are very, very proud of that fact. And so that is what kept us alive, and that what gives us energy when we do any of the things that we do out here. So that was great. So at the end of the year, it was challenging. Not only was the year challenging, but we lost some really awesome animals here. We lost Aslan, our male African lion. We lost Nora, our Andean bear. And at the end in December, we lost May, our Western Caucasian tur. So we had some terrible things that happened here, but we gave them a long, wonderful life. And then on Christmas Eve, of all the days, Christmas Eve, about 7:30 at night, we were pleasantly and very happy that we had a baby zebra. So one of the things that we had been doing was 24-hour watches, because you want to make sure that you're watching the animal, and 24 hours, so it's at night. So some of the shifts that I personally had was 11 at night till 3 in the morning. And we would do hourly watches. We document what the mom was doing, what the dad was doing, where they were within their exhibit space and back of house, so that we could judge and make sure the vet knew, the vet techs knew, the animal care staff knew. So we were watching every time from December 1st. So it's been a long couple of weeks, and I had Christmas Eve morning up until about 7:30 in the morning, and so I was about 12 hours shy of it happening on my shift. But you know what? I'm still thrilled that we had that little baby come out on Christmas Eve. And the keepers, I will tell you, this keeper staff, my animal care staff, is phenomenal. They are some of the best in the entire industry, and they did great. They were all staying up night. They were watching it during the day. The investment that they took and the care that they love these animals so much. So that prize for them was the birth of this baby boy. Hartman's mountain zebra.
Who is the cutest little thing.
Is the absolute cutest little thing. So next up, before we end this evening, we are going to hear from Ralph Malicki, who is the Racine Zoo's board chair. Take a listen.
Hi, I'm Ralph Malicki, board chairman of the Racine Zoo. 2020 certainly proved to be challenging for us here at the zoo, but 2021 is starting out on a much brighter note. Why? Because behind me you see a Hartman's mountain zebra with her newborn baby boy. And what we're looking for is help naming that baby boy. So we're looking for bids for the naming rights of the baby boy. Again, it was a really challenging year at the Racine Zoo, but we made it through it. And 2021 is certainly going to prove to be brighter with the new baby. We really appreciate all your support, and hopefully we will see you out here this summer at the zoo and you'll be able to see the baby boy firsthand.
Hi everyone, my name is Asia. I'm the curator of animal care and conservation education at the Racine Zoo, and we are here at our zebra exhibit to talk about our baby zebras and how important they are. So our zebras here at the zoo are a little bit different from zebras you might see at a lot of other zoos around the country. Most zoos have a species called a grevy zebra or a species called a plain zebra that are found all across kind of the African savanna, Kenya, Tanzania, that area. And those are fantastic zebras, but our zebras here are a little bit different. We have what are called Hartman's mountain zebras. They are a subspecies of mountain zebra, and that means instead of living on the savannas and Great Plains like you're used to seeing, they actually live up in the mountains. Most of their range is in Namibia, South Africa, so way down in the southern tip rather than across Central Africa is where these guys are found in the wild. Because they're so different, they live on mountains, things like that, they face a lot of different threats than their cousins further north do, especially from lots of grazing, moving into their habitats, lots of populations in their area, especially around Cape Town, South Africa, are growing, and that really loses a lot of their native habitat. They are listed as a vulnerable species with only about 35,000 left in the wild. And that's why we're so excited to be able to take care of Hartman's mountain zebras here at the Racine Zoo. Like most of our animals, Hartman mountain zebras are managed by an SSP, or Species Survival Plan. Species survival plans are cooperative efforts from zoos all around the country and sometimes all around the world to make sure that we maintain genetic diversity and have experts to go to for each species. While all of our keepers here are experts, we have 85 different species at the Racine Zoo, so we can't know every single thing about all of them. Throughout the process, from when we brought in Promise from Disney's Animal Kingdom, our female zebra, to when we found out that she was pregnant through the birth and even into today as we're working on introducing our foal back to his dad and that sort of thing. We work really closely with the Species Survival Plan advisors out of San Diego Zoo Global and Disney's Animal Kingdom to make sure that we are giving our zebra the best care possible. They help us determine everything from our birthing plans to when we need to intervene, when the baby is born, to just giving us general tips and saying, yes, this is a stressful thing and we know what you're going through. And sometimes that can be the biggest help. We were so excited to be able to have such an awesome, stress-free, went perfectly textbook birth for our zebra foal. And I'm so excited for the snow behind me to melt away so that we can bring our baby out so that all of you guys can meet him.
Oh my gosh. So, what do you think?
That is the cutest thing ever.
Right.
Who doesn't want to watch a baby anything run around, let alone that cutest little zebra? And I was just telling Beth that he looks a little like he's a mischievous little thing that's going to like get into trouble, and he's running around saying, Mom, don't yell at me. Cute, cute, cute. How could you not want to bid to name that little cutie pie, right, Beth?
Exactly.
And Beth is wearing her zebra scarf to represent the zebras.
Yes, and I wore my black and white stripes. It's the only striped thing I have in my closet, and my zebra sweater. So I don't really match tonight, but it's all in honor of our little baby boy. I bought this scarf the moment I knew he was, Promise was pregnant. And so their gestation period is about a year, so we didn't really confirm until somewhere around March or April. Yeah. So it was really, really hard to keep all of this information.
Oh my
quiet.
Yeah, especially
So-
when you have a few cocktails and you're talking, you're like, oh, we can't talk about this.
Yes, we can't talk about anything. But you know what? The bids were coming in fast and furious
Yes.
this afternoon. So right now we're at $25.75.
75. I have to squint so I can see
Yep.
that.
So make sure you get your bid in there. We realize it's still another about 20 minutes before we name the winner, but every dollar that you bid for that name or or just give us as a donation stays right here at the Racine Zoo to care and give the best care for all of the animals that we have here, especially our Hartman's Mountain zebras and our new little baby boy that we are
Yes.
getting ready to name here
Yes.
pretty soon.
And you know what? Every event that we have here, not only this live event that we're having, but every single event, all proceeds stay right here at the zoo, and they go right back to feeding and housing and care of every animal that we have here. And now we need it more so than ever because we got to keep
Right.
up with this little baby, this little cute baby. So every penny counts, every dollar counts. Every $20, you know, every $50. So please bid, please donate, and everything goes right back to taking care of our animals here at the zoo, especially through this crazy year of a pandemic that we've had.
Right. So we're going to kick it back to Asia is going to talk about some more information here about the process that was happening since we've been having this baby. There you go, Asia.
I'm here at the Racine Zoo Veterinary Hospital. Just like with a human pregnancy, where doctors and medical teams are heavily involved, our veterinarian medical team was involved every step of the way through Promise's pregnancy, birth, and now the care of our new baby foal. One of the most important things in a zebra pregnancy is to keep watch 24/7 to make sure that you are able to intervene if something isn't going right in the pregnancy. Unlike with humans where you can wake someone up or tell them you're going into labor, our zebras can't really do that. We also know that zebras in the wild tend to give birth right in the middle of the night because that's when the fewest predators are around. So we had a pretty good inkling that this baby was going to come sometime late at night when most of our staff aren't here. Having to watch a baby and a mom and a camera 24/7 is a huge logistical challenge. And just to give you guys some perspective here, this is what our schedule looked like for all of our night checks. Each different color on here is a different keeper or staff member. Actually, Beth, our executive director, also was doing just as many shifts as our keepers because we have so much going on here at the zoo. It really took everyone to make sure that things went smoothly. Using a camera like the one behind me helped us make sure that we didn't stress out our baby or our mom or our dad. And through the night, not only did we look at this camera, but we logged every move that mom made through the night on this document. It's about 42 pages long. It has all of the information from the mom, the baby, color-coded so that whatever we're looking for, we can find right away. And we were ready for that birth. We have our birth plan here. It is about 30-page long document, all kinds of information to make sure that we are ready for that baby. We had prenatal injections with vitamins that are super important. We had to make a lot of decisions regarding what we would do if this happened, if that happened, being ready. We had every belief that our mom Promise would be a fantastic mom, but what if something went wrong and she didn't? That is something that can happen in the wild. So we had to have formula, bottles, everything ready so that when that baby was born, whatever happened, we were prepared for it. When mom went into labor on Christmas Eve, I was watching the cameras. I called everyone. Our vet team got here within about 3 minutes. We were ready to go. And even though everything went perfectly fine and we really didn't have to worry about anything, we were here, we were ready so that if anything went wrong, we'd be in business. After the baby was born, we did all of our postnatal checks. Everything so far has been super healthy. We've been able to get blood work on the baby. Just like after a baby is born in the human world, you got to make sure you have those checkups, that everything is going well. But within just a couple hours after birth, our baby was standing, and we actually have been able to do 2 exams now, make sure that everything's good, and our baby is doing great. So thank you all for joining us today. I'm so excited to see what else we have in store tonight.
You guys, seriously, every time you see that cute little baby and he tried to stand up and he was a little wobbly and the mom's like, come on, you can do it. I mean, you can just kind of put your own words into watching them and what they're doing, and it is so adorable Bid, 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 bid. So you can name this cute little guy and raise money for us here at the Racine Zoo.
Exactly, exactly. And I tell you, there are other ways that you can help support the zoo right now too. So we have got our wonderful Kristen Humphreys designed this great zebra shirt and zebra outfit. So you can get t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, kids sweatshirts.
They are so cute.
They are adorable. I ordered like 4 things today, so I'm very, very happy. You'll be able to order what you want, but you have until this coming Sunday, the 24th, to get your order in. And then they're going to print them all up, and then the week of February 8th, they'll be either mailed out to you, or when you're in checkout, if you decide that you want to pick it up at the zoo, you'd come here to our administration offices, and you can do that as well, but you can get them as early as February 8th.
That's awesome. So no matter what they want to do, they can get it in person or they can get it shipped to them for those that are out of town. So all of our out-of-towners, you can definitely order one of these shirts. I ordered mine. You ordered yours.
Yep.
So I, have my husband, myself, my 2 kids. So we're going to be representing baby zebra.
Right.
And, we also have a whole bunch of other apparel in our gift shop from our tamarins and all different types of animals that we have at the Racine Zoo. So again, every dime stays right here at our nonprofit. So because of you guys, we've been able to be sustained this long, and we are counting on you guys to keep helping us.
Exactly, exactly. Now, we've had a cold day today, and we know it's supposed to be cold this weekend.
Freezing.
Freezing. So as much as we'd love to have the baby out, it's a little bit too early. The temperature's got to be, for a sustained period of time, at 50 degrees or more. So hopefully we're going to have a really good spring, so maybe end of March, first part of April. But you're going to need to keep watching the Facebook and our website to know when we're going to be able to let that guy out. So as soon as we are able to, we will make sure that you do. And the other thing is we're going to be taking videos periodically as well to post, because we know that you're going to want to see the progress of this little one. I saw this baby when it was 2 days old for the first time, and it just made my heart melt. And I saw it again yesterday, and it feels like it's already grown up. And I was like, it's already got some height to it. But you know what? It's mom and baby are doing really, really well together, and they are bonding, and they're doing great. And you know what? Next up, we have Lori.
Oh, awesome.
Lori is awesome. She is the primary zebra keeper. So take a listen.
Hi, I'm Lori. I'm the primary giraffe and zebra keeper here at the Racine Zoo. I've been the keeper here for 5 years. I have a very strong relationship with all of these animals because I work with them every day. So in December, we saw a promise in OB breeding, and we were very excited because they're a recommended breeding pair from the species survival plan. We hoped for a pregnancy, so we were watching for behavioral changes and things like that, and we were pretty sure she was pregnant. So we did a vet exam in April, and we got blood results to confirm her pregnancy. So I've known she was pregnant this whole year, so it's been a long waiting game for me. So as soon as we had the confirmed pregnancy, we started going into plans and scenarios of what to do with our herd. So that involved building an entirely new barn, as well as building training panels and a training gate to work with them. So over this summer, you might have noticed that we put in training panels. This helped us to not have to sedate Promise at all late in her pregnancy, which would be dangerous for her and the foal. So we were able to perform voluntary hoof care for all 4 of her feet, as well as do a prenatal injection for her vaccines for her and for the baby. So we're very excited to be able to do all of this voluntarily without causing stress for her or the baby. Later on, after she had the baby, we did have to do another exam on the baby, and so I was able to get them separated because of our strong relationship and Promise's trust in me. I was able to separate them out, and the vet team was able to get blood and weigh the baby and make sure that he is healthy. So we're happy to report that all of those results came back good, and we have a healthy baby foal. So as pregnancy started to come to the end, we were watching on our Wi-Fi cameras from home constantly. We had daily watches overnight every hour. Around 7:30 on Christmas Eve, she started to exhibit signs of labor. So we all headed to the zoo, me, the vet tech, the vet staff, and any keepers that live near that we needed help from. So we all got here, and she had already had the baby by the time that we were on grounds, and he was upright. So the main thing we were doing is just monitoring from our cameras and being nearby if we needed to intervene. for signs of aggression or lethargy or having trouble getting up. So those were the main things we were looking for, and we're happy that we did not have to intervene. It took him about an hour to get to a standing position, and once he was up, he was set to go, so we were glad to have him going. I stayed at the zoo overnight, all night on Christmas Eve, and had a Christmas morning baby. So I got the best present this year of a baby that is happy and healthy. And then the vet tech came in and traded with me, and she stayed for a few hours, and then day staff were here at 8 a.m. to start again, watching for all of the things. So the main things we're looking for right away are that he's getting up, laying down, has control over his body, is strong, that he's nursing regularly from Promise and she is allowing him to nurse. So all of those signs were good by about the first 24 hours. And then about a week later, we did a postnatal exam. So it was great to see all of those blood results come back positive and him to be healthy. So if you guys would like to support the Racine Zoo, it's been an expensive year, not only because of our additions, because of the baby, but also because of COVID. So if you have any money that you'd like to donate, we would greatly appreciate it, and our baby is very happy to have it.
That spunky little personality, you guys. Come on. Look at him jump around with his little personality, and he's all spurting around, and it just proves my point that this little guy, he's a little mischievous little thing who's got the best personality. It is the cutest little thing, and we have a little bit of a bidding war going on right now.
We do. In the last segment, the bids are going back and forth, fast and furious. We're over $5,000 right now to name this baby boy.
This is awesome. Keep it going, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Every dime counts. Every penny counts. It doesn't matter. You can donate, a straight donation, or you can keep bidding to name this little spunky little guy. I just keep calling him Spunky because every time I see his little videos, I'm like, look at his little go. So cute.
Right. He's doing great. And we were talking with Lori, who you just saw yesterday, and he is doing wonderfully. And the bonding that Promise and the baby are doing together is just amazing. Mm-hmm. She is just, our animal care staff is phenomenal. They are making sure the mother-son bond is going great, and it's just phenomenal. So I'm just thrilled because, again, I told you that it felt like it had already grown up yesterday, but doing really great. They're bonding. The keepers are doing great stuff. Yes. Lori's already starting to do some training with us.
I was going to say, didn't we see that today?
We're gonna talk about that a little later on, I think. Yes, we are. That's ahead. Okay. You can jump ahead. Jump ahead.
Well, right now, we need you to get on and bid because there's a bidding war going on. And don't you want to be the one to name our sweet, precious little new zebra that we have here at the Racine Zoo? Come on, guys. After the year that we've had, we need a little bit of positivity around here. We need a little bit of heart melting. We need a little bit of support. So we are counting on you guys to help us out to name this cute little guy that we have here.
Exactly. We are so excited. Again, what a great way to start 2021. I'm really wanting to put 2020 behind us, and we are looking for the future, and this little guy is our first future here at the Racine Zoo for 2021. So we are so excited. And so keep the bids going. We're going to come back to you in just a little bit to finish up with all the bidding. Watch the next clip. Oh my gosh. I mean,
So cute.
seriously, it is so cute. So I'm telling you, there is a bidding war going on right now, and it is crazy. I'm hearing people in another room that are going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And Beth and I are freaking out.
Because I can't see it. We are at $6,000, everybody.
Yes.
$6,000 to name this precious baby boy Hartman's Mountain
Let's
Zebra.
make it to 10. Come on, guys.
Oh, that would be
Let's
outstanding.
Get it to 10.
Hey, LA Zoo just had it name the baby, and they made a big number. We can do the same thing as LA. Come on.
Come on. You guys have all been hibernating this entire time. You have money to spend. There's no vacations going on. Come on. Give it to our baby zebra over here.
Oh, we're so excited. So the one thing I did tell you that I was going to talk about was the target training.
Yes, we saw that picture today.
We saw a picture today
So cute.
taken by the keeper. So it is a way that our animal care staff, so you can see the mom's in the back and the baby is in the front, and then that is like just a rubber ball at the end. And so what the keeper's trying to do is get the animal to target to that station. At which point, one of the positives of this is that they are going to be able to be part of their own care. So they would be able to maybe lift a hoof someday, like her mom does, or his mom does. And then they can trim the hooves and do medical exams and all of that type of stuff by doing this without having to ever put an animal down under anesthesia. So that is really what, and this baby is a month old.
And look at it.
And Lori, who I said is amazing.
He's like, okay, I'll
look at
touch
that.
it.
I will do target training. And a month old, Lori, cheers to you and the rest of the animal care staff at the Racine Zoo who make my life and everything that I do here that much better, because I have those people that I can highlight
So
and
cute.
talk about.
Very impressive.
Very impressive, right?
Very, very impressive.
Right.
You guys,
Oh my gosh.
7,050!
Oh my gosh. People,
We
come
just
on.
saw
We
it on the
are,
screen.
oh my gosh.
Come on, 10,000. Come
This
on.
is amazing.
We can meet 10. We can do 10. We're the beginning of the year. Then you're already ahead on your taxes. Your tax write-off for donations. And you're done for the year. Come on. We can make it to 10. This
Right.
is for the good of the Racine
Racine
Zoo
Zoo.
and the community, you guys.
Yes.
We have very few things in Racine community and even the surrounding area that we can really call our own, that is community-based, that we can come to. We're outdoors. We're a park setting. You know, you have the animals that you can support, that you can look at, and they are so cute. They all have their personalities. And now we have this spunky little guy running around, and we really need you guys to help us, and let's kick off the new year with a great start. Let's get to 10. And, you know, every event and every education program that we have here at the zoo goes right back to the animals. So you got to go on racinezoo.org, click on that education tab. We have summer camp. We have spring break camp. We have all sorts of educational programs that Asia does, who is phenomenal in our education department and our animal care department. Then you click on the events tab, and we have so many different things that incorporate families, and we have our nighttime fun that we have for our beer tasting, our wine tasting, and every single thing that we have going on here is for the community, because we need something to do. We practice our social distancing.
All
we
the
follow
all the guidelines. We have
that the
hand
city
sanitizer
gives.
everywhere.
Right.
Yes.
We don't go over our quota that we're, given. Everything goes right back to the zoo. So we have our winter picnic in a snow globe. What better
way to social distance than being in your own bubble out on property.
No more than 8 people. So you have your own bubble going on, your own family, and you get this unique experience here on the grounds. And like what Beth said, oh my
gosh, 7,125.
Come on, guys.
I am
counting
blown
on you
away.
For 10. We have like 1 minute left, you guys.
I'm blown away by the generosity of everybody.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is, I'm so excited. I can't even stand it. This is so great. I'm gonna,
you guys, we have 1 minute left. Okay, we got to get our
1 minute
bids
left.
in.
Get them in. We, as soon as at 7:30, it stops, and then Kristen is going to bring in a note with the winner.
Come on, guys.
So
Drum
we
roll.
don't know who's bidding. We just know that there's a war going on.
And I'm watching the clock.
A
You guys,
friendly war. A friendly war.
How much more time do we have?
A minute? Got 30 seconds? What do we got? About a minute.
About a
Okay,
minute.
everybody.
Okay.
Those of you that are in this
60
bidding
seconds.
war, you got 60 seconds, man. Keep it up. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Our little boy, Hartman's Mountain Zebra, appreciates you. The entire staff here at the Racine Zoo appreciates you. My board appreciates you. Oh my gosh, I'm just blown away. This is phenomenal.
This is awesome.
This is just great.
This is great, you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you so much for your support.
We're probably at what, 45 to 30?
Yep, it's coming in. We're waiting for Kristen to bring in the thing. I'll wait till 7:30 before it closes.
Because it shuts off. So
Yep.
you guys remember, go on our website. You can keep up. Buy the apparel. I mean, how cool
Yes.
is that? It's winter. Go get a hoodie. You can get a T-shirt for the summer.
Exactly.
For your kids, they're going to get all of this attention when they go to school. See these cute new zebras. We have a piece of paper.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
have paper.
Kristen just gave it.
Okay. All right. Can you give me a drum roll?
Maybe.
Okay. The winner with $7,125, Nicholas Everly. Oh, wow.
Nick Everly.
Nick Everly, congratulations. Thank you
so much.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. And we are going to get with Nick Everly
Yep.
and we're going to figure out the name.
We are going to get that on, and as soon as it's ready, we will post that on Facebook,
We will.
put it on our website, and oh my gosh, I am blown away by the support of the community for this zoo, and in particular, our newest addition to the
Who is
Racine
so
Zoo,
cute.
our Hartman's Mountain Zebra little boy. So,
Yes.
on
Thank
behalf of the zoo staff, Chelsea, the board, and especially our little baby animal, and Nicholas, thank you so much.
Aww.
We appreciate it, and thanks everybody for watching and your support. We love and adore you all.
Thank
See you at the
you.
zoo. We'll see you at the zoo.